Again, been a week, which I don't care for, but with the other thing I was doing, some people, maybe you've seen, I'm doing a whole Crusader Kings 3 thing, which you're not supposed to watch, but people are watching, so thank you, I guess. I don't think you're watching all the way through, which good on you. Because I preface everyone by saying specifically, I'm kind of just doing these so eventually I can have a chat GPT go through all of them and like try to write a history textbook about this historical house that I'm playing, and making a polyamorous Holy Roman Empire, whatever. Yeah, don't watch that. Watch these. But the issue was that sorry, I'm having a thing. Just like I mean, like a few days out of the year, like just a few days out of the year, I'm ADHD. Same way I like just a few days out of the year, I'm depressed. And when I say a few, I mean like a few, like 4. Otherwise, it's just all a portion of the. It's all just the relative position on the autistic spectrum, formerly referred to as Asperger's. And now isn't, because his name is too funny to say and he did horrible things, and some people are convinced that talking too much is too much the same as having trouble talking at all and all the other many issues. Which sucks for me because, like the Myers-Briggs things, somebody found a category which fits me perfectly, which includes really liking categories, only to be told that, no, categories are bad. We, the people who don't fall into the category at all, say so. But this isn't about that. This is about Strong Bad, emails, and homestarrunner.com, and how I'm a week behind, and so we're doing 7 of them today, and they're going to be wild because I feel weird. Oh, and I don't know what the mic is going to be like. I spent like day before yesterday just playing with the mic and ultimately ordering a new mic. This isn't doing exactly what I want it to do. So why did I get one that doesn't do what I want to do? Why did I get one that was for podcasts and not even more podcasts because it doesn't have the flat thing. Because it was cheap on Temu. But I'm getting a proper one soon. Maybe I can do some more fun things after that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Anyway, secret identity. Let's go. Oh yeah, I don't think any of these are official homeserver.com. It's all IBM and Tony D. Let's go.
Initiate female refresh daemon. Dear Strongback, do you have a secret identity? Because you know that would be the kind of rockin' cool thing you'd have.
Okay, first of all, I feel like he's used a number of surnames, or fake names, already up until this point. But I also feel like really what Chris from Laramie, Wyoming is trying to do here is trying to get some Strong Bad without his face on type action.
Chris, Laramie,
why?
Chris, let me be frank. The term rockin' cool is so uncool it makes my face hurt. Okay, now all the rockin' cools are off the screen. Gone. Suspicious.
I needed that.
Anyway, Frank, I believe your question was about my secret identity. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen the Poopsmith and I in the same place at the same time? Dun dun dun! That's right! It is I who dons the crappy orange gloves and shovels.
Yeah, if he just didn't move, we could have thought that was like a stand.
What are you doing here? You ruined my scam, man. I was gonna have all of everyone believing that I was you and that the steaming pile of Watson was really a smoldering pile of money covered in Watson. How'd you get in here anyway?
I'm not gonna read the floppy disk.
I let him in. Here you go. Oh, and you ate mayo.
Is there like a sign on my door that says, "Wanted, everyone I hate. Inquire within"? I didn't see one. So apparently I'm not the Poopsmith. But I got lots of secret identities. Lately I've been using this one.
Oh, they clicked on
Dick
stuff for this
Peppers,
one. Nice.
Expensive briefcase carrier. tappers when I'm on tour and want to check into a hotel and not be bothered by legions of fans. And what they would...
It also works great if you're visiting a hotel and you want to act like you're there for an important reason and not like the dumb museum you want to see. You just had to get away for a while. A rendezvous.
Will this room be under? Tip tappers, please. Unless some girl asks what room Strongman's in. And she's at least a 7 out of 10. Or a 6 if she's naked. That'll be 900.
Here we go. One double. Mr. Allan Poe paid. One king. Mr. Boyardee. Mr. Boyardee. Posh suite. Mr. Chamberlain. One grill. Mr. Teschmacher. Pencil shavings. Queen suite. Ms. Cousteau. Paid. Smelly cot. Mr. Fa Freddy. Disco tape. One race car bed. Mr. D. Williams. Paid twice. So let's see if we can identify whom these are. One double, and Mr. Allan Poe. We can assume that's wrong side for 2 reasons. Guess what they are? One king, my Mr. Boyardee. It's probably the king of town, and he named himself after his favorite celebrity. A posh suite, Mr. Chamberlain. Comped. That's got to be strong mad. One grill, Mr. Teschmacher. That one is obviously the cheat, which makes me wonder if he's actually renting the King of Town's grill from Bubs. Queen Suite, Ms. Cousteau. Marzipan. Smelly Cot, Mr. Five Freddy, Disco Tape. Smelly Cot, I guess we kind of have to assume that's the Poopsmith, but Mr. Five Freddy is actually his real name. This isn't a fake name. And one race car bed, Mr. D. Williams.
$100, Mr. Tappers.
Is there an ice machine around here?
Certainly, Mr. D. Williams. And then
I know these.
Vance Mudgeman. I use that identity when I drop in on my secret second family over in Goiter Grove. The kids love Daddy Mudgeman. You get back here with that remote, Jeffrey Beffrey Mudgeman. I'm not afraid to smack. Yes, well, you gotta be firm. And then,
I see that moose lamp a lot, so I guess it was actually its home stars.
Column for a popular women's magazine.
Scarf.
Using the pseudonym.
Is politics bad?
Care about it. I'm slowly but surely making the girls of the world cooler for all us dudes. Dear buttless in Bed-Stuy. Sounds like you need to play more video games, gal pal. Not those girly ones where you pretend to be a dog or a frog, neither. I'm talking about the explodey ones. Kind of make you dizzy when you play them. Then maybe your guy will stop talking about his ex. Eat a steak. Care about it.
It's not what you want to hear, but that doesn't mean he's wrong.
This lady doesn't know what she's talking about. And I don't like her pseudonym.
Oh, you're just jealous because she probably gets all the hot boys. Marzipan, mail's here.
What's it say?
No, I don't. Strong man. I mean, care about it.
Yes. Back when the American homophobia and insecurity was still riding the high of the 90s.
See, I told you.
So you see, secret identities aren't just for superheroes and Garth Brooks anymore. Now if you'll excuse me.
Back when we knew who Garth Brooks was. Not editing this out, strong bad. Come on, my lappy.
I have several butts to jettison from my home.
There we go.
Thanks for having me over.
Worst mayonnaise party ever!
I'll say he ran out like immediately.
Get out.
Okay, do we got more content? Maybe.
Maybe I should get me one of them pseudo-names.
It's them! It's pseudonym, not pseudonym! I can't take it
feel his pain. I do. Matsurone is a pretty great strong badism. If a little on the nose. Technology. Technology. Memory serves, this is one of the ones where like it took them a while to update afterwards. So we had like technology as the newest one for a while.
Don't you want an email? Don't you need an email? Don't you turn your life around? Dear Strongman, I'm a middle school technology teacher. I would really appreciate it if you could come up with an introduction I could use for my new classes. Thanks. Jay, off we go to New York. You would really appreciate it. That's it. Man, back in the olden days, I could get upwards of 3 chickens, a sack of barley, and a half-dead goat, all for doing one of my technology infomercials.
Kind of an odd thing for a technology infomercial, I'm just saying. Intromercials. That being said, obviously, Jay is still playing this in front of his classes to this day.
Well, I sure hope J.C. Penney's accepts really appreciate it, because I know for a fact they stopped taking I'll be your best friends a while ago.
But but the fact that they kept taking bags of barley is part of the reason you don't see J.C. Penney's anymore.
Either way, middle school kids
Because blonde lady stopped eating barley for a while.
are all idiots, and they need as much of my help and guidance as they can get.
And boy did we.
1 0
Yes,
0 1 1 0 1 1
Computers
0
don't
1 1 0 0 1.
Bite.
You may not have understood me, but I was speaking technology. The word technology means magic.
At least all the Marvel fans who are really into, ooh, magic is just technology we don't understand. That is taking the quote out of context. The quote is, I mean, it's not the Thor quote, which people usually use, but he is referring to a more classical quote, which was that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. This does not mean that any sufficiently understood magic is indistinguishable from technology. Okay? And if you embrace that too hard, you are holding your fantasy novels back, Sanderson.
It's basically anything that's really cool that you don't know how it works. And if it breaks, you have to buy a new one. Why, I've got some technology beneath my pants right now. This is a diskette. Diskettes were invented by computers to help us, like how cows invented milk. The two warring factions of diskettes
I can't even comment on this.
are floppy disks and hard disks. I prefer
Now, I did use these in 5th grade, which mostly just tells you how actually underfunded my school was at the time.
these big ones because they hold more memory, although you have to fold them up to fit them into these new computers. Another thing you'll need is your very own email address. Just take your favorite hobby, add kid, girl, pie, or izzle, and then put a bunch of numbers at the end.
I do still have an email based off of this formula. It's the one I use whenever I like sign up for a membership or something, and I know I'm just going to get a whole bunch of new spam.
Robots are technology shaped like square people. They're
As long as I'm quoting things from writers in the back in days, I'm going to point out that in fact the definition of a robot, according to Isaac Asimov, and he's the guy who first used robot after some playwright back in the day. Robot is a computer capable of moving itself.
primarily used
Under
for
its own
destroying Japan and serving hors d'oeuvres. The
Now,
cheap
that's a
box.
classic
I would
robot
love a
sound.
stuffed grape leaf. Oh. Originally, cellular cell phones were for sending misspelled messages to your friends, telling them where you are in the food court. Pom Pom just bought movie tickets with his cell phone. Oh, he just watched the movie on his cell phone. Oh! Pom Pom just wrote, directed, produced, and distributed a movie with his cell phone. And he just got into Sundance. High five, brother. Cool. Right, I'll, see.
Pom Pom is that guy who's actually way too cool for the neighborhood, but does live there, so everybody keeps talking at them, even though he doesn't know them. And Homestar may or may not have saved his life.
You later. What are you still doing here, the cheat bot? The future of technology, or at least what people won't shut up about, is wireless. You know,
Now that puts a date on this. Because as I'm recording this, what people can't shut up about is ChatGPT and AI. Even though it's not AI, it's VI. For a brief while, Mass Effect was popular enough for everybody to know the difference. And then we all forgot. ChatGPT is virtual intelligence, not artificial intelligence.
things like Walkmans, flashlights, and solar calculators. Look, I can make mine say oboe shoes.
It's funny because we thought he'd make it say boobs.
And then there's the Lappy, which rules over technology with a 42-pound, allegedly portable fist. Watch as it magically saves this screen.
Incidentally,
The screen is saved, man. This thing's gonna last like 50 years. All right, awkward children.
this cat's
I'm all
hand
done kicking my tech knowledge.
weighs the
Now
same
leave me
as that
alone.
lappy.
Got to find my way out of the catacomb.
Now there's a hole in the floor. Oh my god, I miss these screensavers so much. Now our computers just kind of turn off when you leave them alone. And it cancels the transitioning process or whatever the heck YouTube does to turn WMV files into videos it has. Ugh. Oh. Do they have the dog in here?
Oh, right. Oh,
You run to the dog and the whole screen turns upside down.
all right.
God, that was like the thing. It was objectively more fun than any video games ever coming out for a while. Or
Where are you
computer
taking
games.
me, Lappy? Man, I throwed up all over this maze.
This kind of reminds me of the episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they deeply didn't really understand how hacking works at all. It's like, I need to break into optical illusion thing. So I'm going to hack into a satellite and crash it into a building. Like, it's no big deal. And then I'm going to use a JPEG of dynamite to blow open the door into his other thing. And then there's going to be a virtual castle inside that. But I just need to say his name and then plot moves forward. It's so weird. Alright, 144. I feel like my voice recovers from doing a Kaiba voice. Narrator. I feel like this one has inspired a decent number. I don't even know it's what inspired them, but it inspired a decent number of stuff that's on like now.
Steamer on a northbound train. We had some dinner, then we danced.
Like everything Colin Mockery with hair does on the whatever the heck on the improv show that College Humor turned into.
In the rain. Have you ever been the narrator for a movie? Grant Gusman from Minnesota. No, Grossman, I have not. But you know it's way better than narrating movies. Narrating people's pathetic everyday lives like their movie trailer.
Yank it tone to D.
Ready? Let's try it. Meet Strong Sad.
What? Who are you talking to?
All he ever wanted was to eat his grody ethnic food in peace.
Hey man, this is a Rogan Josh pot pie.
Until one day,
I have no idea what Rogan Josh Popeye is supposed to
fate threw him a curveball.
Ow!
Love of Dumb Pictures proudly presents Wind and Dine. In the game of life, may the best man wine. In a post-apocalyptic world where weird old men survive on boring conversations. I suppose we could talk about my napkin friend for another couple hours.
Friends.
A line will be drawn.
Your napkin?
Napkins?
Well, it's got nice nutballs on it.
A hero will rise. Man,
Man, you don't even got nose.
And an empire will fall.
Factor Z.
They were a couple in love
Homestar, you look like a dork with that on.
until a quirky chef's hat threatens to tear them apart.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you look like some type of enormous alien cow.
This summer,
I mean, nowadays that's a compliment, but back then,
this holiday season,
Don't question
this Arbor Day, some smelly French studio invites you to sit through a 4-hour film with no dialogue and no plot. What's it all about?
Yeah, it's not a French studio, it's a German studio, am I right?
Two unlikely partners. Small battleship! One brain between them. From the creators of I'm surprised Strongman hasn't eaten the cheek by now. Get ready to
Remember that line.
lug it around. Lug nut
Like, till late October.
and squeak. For hundreds of years it has haunted mankind. From the master of teenagers on a camping trip-esque horror
Are you gonna throw a dead goose at me or something?
comes the
He threw
remake
an
no
octopus
one
at
has been waiting for. Days that go
Go
dumb
dumb
in the night. The critics agree. A triumph. A cinematic breakfast snack of some kind. It sure was a movie. Now playing in select cities. This strong medieval has been rated P for the boobsmith and a graphic scene of the paper.
No?
Look, all I'm saying is it felt more like a change-up than a curveball.
What are you, this female police now? This is like 3 weeks in a row.
You know, Nebulon, I've always admired your styles.
Aww.
Strays is rated R.
I'm starving, but complete.
Okay. Dude, nobody likes you. Stop appearing in movies. Myths and Legends. Oh, one of my favorites. I'm
living on bad lies. I take an email for my wife. I take an email for my wife. Hey, 2 words. 2 different words that are not one word, that are strong and bad. Does strong baddie have any mysterious
No, he's upset because they contracted his name.
myths or legendary legends? Cephas Cornwall of the Corn Army. Mysterious myths or legendary legends? Isn't that a show on
A corn army is no match for a mighty warrior.
one of those channels up in the high hundreds? You know, like between the CG Dinosaur channel and the Homes with Roller Coasters in them network?
Okay, look, I appreciate that literally everything is on, like, YouTubes and stuff now, but I do kind of miss the day where if you got cable, you could just flip the channels forever, and then you get weird things where, like, it's just a bunch of CG dinosaurs for, like, 24 hours.
Well, if not, it should be. Come on. There we go.
Walking with Trogdor.
Strong Badia, an idyllic fruitopia, rich in made-up stories and not truities. The not truest of which is the mighty bear holding a shot. More than a mere security countermeasure. Its origins lie in the skies above. The stars tell us that 2 of the 7 elemental spirits of Strong Badia, the fish wearing a fro wig and the
What are the 7 elemental spirits of your deck in the backyard?
this distance runner, combined forces to defeat the other. In paintball, or maybe Red Rover. Then, through years of bad storytelling and the telephone game, the mythic beast transformed into the bear
Wilderness
holding
man,
a shark we know
Seabass.
today. These ancient fence drawings show evidence of
Now, I do regret to inform you. Hold on. Sing it back here. This is actually out of date. Recent archaeological findings actually suggest that the moose holding an iguana is actually a separate mythological line. They do fall under the same category. They are around kind of the same areas. We see both of these But ultimately, a lot of studies show that it's just a coincidence.
Shark we know today. These ancient fence drawings show evidence of destroyed crops, stolen babies, and family bike rides. Or
I mean, you see right here, none of these animals that are being carried here, none of them are none of them are land dwelling or tree dwelling creatures. They're all water dwelling.
family pie sitting contest. Bear holding a shark fever gripped the nation. We got bear holding a shark frozen delights, and these shot glasses.
My baby. Sorry, it's the Ebium version.
They're always popular with the kids. Ooh, and my favorite, these bear tooth holding a shark tooth necklaces. Of course, not everyone.
Oof. Something about shot glasses at things like this always kind of amuse me, especially if it's like an arcade. You can spend 160 tickets to get a shot glass. That's Poppy the sign on it. Sorry, Poppy the timer. Stopping the sign.
I'm sure it's just a weather balloon or a foreign exchange student. These strange beasts just aren't real.
Said the elephant-footed ghost man. And one day, the bear holding a shark got the break all made-up creatures dream of.
Man, looks like a weather balloon to me.
Blurry photographic evidence.
Now, I'm a little fuzzy on the details, but I was in the woods walking my dog Pom Pom. All of a sudden, he
Oh,
started growling and pooping all
TMI,
over
dude. TMI about your relationship with Pom Pom.
the place. And that's when I saw it. A very scary monster man.
Now that we've seen all the evidence, it's up to you to decide.
Mysterious Smith or legendary legend?
Join us next week when we examine startling new evidence in the Biscuit Dough Hands Man conspiracy. So there I was, minding my own creepy business, when I found this severed hand in the lacquer room.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. My personal thing is, there's a lot out there here, watch. But, I think Biscuit Dough Hands Man is also the Snicker Man, and they're gonna drive you nuts. That was Snicker Man, Biscuit Dough Hands Man, giving evidence on himself to throw us off the trail.
So this is supposed to be the bear holding a shark? Looks more like Morgan Freeman. Oh, right, that's what it is. Now give me 20 extra bucks for that Shawshank style.
Don't give your grifters IDs. Here we go. This was very dear to my heart. Hit me on a personal level.
To check, email, and eat lots of cake. Dear Strongman, I had a dream that my friend had a Strongman pop-up book. It was the book of my dreams. I had a dream that my friend had a strong bad pop-up book. It was the book of my dreams.
I had a dream that my friend had a strong bad pop-up book. It was the book of my dreams.
Cat, Spokane, wash. Oh, all right. One more time. I
had a dream that my friend had a strong bad pop-up book. It was the book of my dreams.
There you go, little one. Now get back in there and win me a car. You know, I feel like that sentence could really apply to anything.
Spokane, wash by Bev Sports Interviews. Bev Sports Interviews to me always sounded kind of like Cara about it. I'm just saying.
I had a dream that my friend had a strong bad salad. It was the salad of my
dreams.
Or maybe like, I had a dream that my friend had a strong bad
taco salad. It was the taco salad of my dreams. Okay, you guys, go ahead in the comments and give me your best variation on the I had a dream and my friend had a strong it was a of my dreams. Cat spoke and wash.
Anyways, strong bad pop-up book. This sounds like a job for making stuff up. A strong bad pop-up book would obviously
Library
feature
of Dead Squirrel. Strong Bad's pop-up book of your dreams by Strong Bad for Strong Bad.
me hanging out with some of those wing-a-ling babies.
This is good, kid.
And have a little tab on my flesh tangle so you can make me talk. Your little almost naked babies are so cute. I can just dip you in beer batter and fry you right up. Okay, Mr. Strongman. Oh, and don't forget the ab tab.
So, I can't speak for any of you, but I really loved pop-up books growing up. So, like, every bit of this, like, and when growing up, I mean, like, 2, 3, 4. So, like, viscerally, this does things for me. Pulling on that tab to make it kind of move, and it moves a little bit worse every time. So, you know, inevitably, something's gonna rip.
Hey, look. It's my crappy old computer. Asking the same crappy old questions. The lake head? What does that mean?
Didn't have
At
many
least
with that
twice.
do this,
This thing is
but the sound is correct.
obviously broken. No wonder.
I think mine, like, maybe, I think the last was like one is in pop books, but like I would have the why am I gesturing to my bookshelf? I don't have any pop-up books in this bookshelf. I don't think. Love it if I was wrong. But yeah, you know, I'd have a lot of the also, you know, like press a button and play along, or there may have been a couple like press a button in the pop book to make a sound, but like it would work great at first, but inevitably it would start turning into that sound. I think like maybe there were some cheap ones in pop. Like it sounds familiar. There was like some cheap ones in pop book. Where, like the first time you pressed it was great, and never again was it great.
I got rid of that old bunch of beige. Oh, look. Strong Sad has wandered onto my construction site. What sweet trait did I bestow on him from the cement mixer? Ram's blood, Boston cream,
Ooh.
magic eye.
Oh.
Don't forget the flab tab. The
Oh.
next page is snack time. What am I
Two
going to have
more
to eat
eggs.
today? Whoa, a real live burger. Do I get one of these every time I turn the page? Whoa, 2 burgers. Clearly, this pop-up book is a source of unspeakable power.
Hey Larry, there's the cockroach.
Why do
Never had never had any pop-up books that can make food.
look? It's the Homestar Runner. Buy the Homestar Runner.
That's one that was always there too. It was like in the middle of the book, you'd have the really huge, really impressive one. You couldn't do anything with it. It was big and that was impressive, but like there's a good chance every time you open it that you were going to rip something or ruin, and it might be the first time. Like, cause the first time you do it, you don't know it's there, so you might just like open it quickly, like every other page, and just rips right off the bat there. So you never even get to see it when at its full majesty. It's just that page you don't like.
Uh-oh. It looks like the Cheeto Bandito has stolen all of Senor Muy Bueno's gold. Let's help him get some retribution. Boot 'em up, boot 'em up, boot 'em up, y'all.
Oh, that's
This
one
is like
that's definitely
giving
gonna
the cheap
break.
life. All of the flavor with only half the chance of rabies. And the last page would be a veritable cornucopia of pop-up mastery. There'd be tabs and flabs, flabs and tabs,
Oh, the string thing. String thing never works.
string thing that doesn't work, and some more sound chips and dips. Holy crap. Sounds like they've improved on the technology since page 2. And don't forget the crab flap. So now the pop-up book is primed and ready for the 4-year-old or the cheat in your life to use as a tissue.
Yeah. I know. I especially had like one dinosaur book. So many boogers in that book.
That thing will provide seconds of non-ripped apart fun. Speaking of seconds, I'm gonna go eat my burgers.
You better get it before Larry does.
Oh, the cheat wins again. Pay up.
Well, she's all yours.
It's a gremlin, so you know Take that with a grain of salt. I think a grain of salt is how you keep gremlins from exploding. Let it fan.
How many emails
Strong man,
can
let
you
it
send?
fan.
Fine, good, get it, shut up.
Calm down. This
Dear
is nice.
Strongman, my new lady fan does not like you so much. Should I just call it quits now? Or
Yes.
can you do something extra special cool to impress her? Buck Webb, Houston, Texas. Buck Webb? You sound like one of those boring soap opera comic strips from the quote-unquote funny pages. I'm afraid it's Splitsville for us, lady fan. If you don't take a shine to Strongman.
Oh, Buck, I'll give Strongman a chance. In fact, I think I'm falling for him. Like, big time.
Come on, baby. Stay with me. I'll buy you a new yoga DVD.
I'll think about it.
We both know who she's going.
I'm not familiar with these kinds of comics, so that's just random craziness to me.
Choose, Buck. Is that what you want? Well, hey, you asked for it. And as you know, when people send me stupid emails, I'm obligated by law to do what they say. So extra special cool coming right up. Nothing's more ESC than one-handed push-ups. Couple of these bad boys ought to do the trick. Here you go. Or did I say one-handed push-ups? Those things are lame. Real men play two-handed push-ups. We'll start with 50 and see how we feel. Here's the Izagoza. I can't do one push-up.
Push-ups are
I used to
suspicious.
be able to do like 4. Maybe I need to start working out.
Boy, I'll say you do. 1, 2, and flex your pecs. Give me 8 more, and 5. Tweet it out. Come on, y'all, just tweet it out.
Tweeze it out.
Yo, but Tweetimo! We're gonna mold that tweet into the iron cheek. Just 6 more now. 8 and 4. Shake it freely, twist it out.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and need you to never say tweeze it out ever again.
You're doing great. Now shoulders down. 1 and 2.
What'll really impress your lady fan is a cute, fluffy the cheek.
Oh, if you can pull off a good squeezing it out, that's some good eye candy.
Fresh from the dryer. Oh, look at him. All cut
That
in
is,
his
that is
arm.
extremely cute.
Ah, Jeez, use a dryer sheet, man.
It's a Pikachu.
Oh, this is not looking as
It's a poison type it's a poison type regional variant Pikachu.
Don't worry, little buddy. We'll just throw you back in the wash.
Back in the wash. Come on, come on. Tweet it, shabba-a-doo.
Get it out of here, wretched Simmons. Trying to get some girl to
Okay,
like
Richard
some
Simmons,
guy
I
I
get
don't know. One thing I definitely know about lady fans is that they all like crappy arts and crafts projects.
Today we're going to make a really creative centerpiece out of junk mail and kitty litter.
It sounds heavenly.
Now first of all, I want you to take your snip snipperiskeys, and that's what we call our scissors, and then bust a little crinkle cut right here on the northern edge.
Oh, never mind. What the lady fans really
I have
want
those
is
things.
some pyrotechnics!
Only if they're big care about it fans.
Strongman, you're a horse's tweeze.
There you have it, Buck. Oh, wait. There you have it, Buck. If that floozy's not all up on after that, you gotta drop her like a trig class, see? Tight, strong man. Real tight.
That's right. Keep that tweet real tight. Flex it, shoulder stand.
Yeah, what can we say? Marzipan likes a good twist. Okay, we're doing good here. We're doing good. We're doing
Are
really
you tired
good.
of
I've only got
feeling
one
self-conscious about your...
left. Yes, that's why I'm going to the dentist next week.
Sweet. I'm feeling my style. I've got confidence in my email. Dear Strongman, if your head got disconnected and your head was rolling all over the place, and you didn't even know where your body is or your head, what would you do? Jenny! Was your head connected to your body when you wrote this email? I think I get the gist of it. While my head and body are normally the bosomest of buddies, I suppose I could double my productivity if there...
I'm doing this thing. I'm thinking about that the episode of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy where his head gets connected from his body, and I forget what his head does. But I know the body becomes like a movie star or something, and does not want to join back up with the head.
They were separated.
The body becomes a movie star. The head doesn't. That's not what good.
I could raise that ruckus I've been planning in 2 days instead of 4. The plausibilities are endless. My head could be off giving folks career advice, whilst my body is rioting against the municipality.
I'm just gonna say it. Poopsmith looks kind of cool with that mask on and the riot thing and everything.
Maybe this running business just isn't for you. Have you ever considered the making and selling of tiny breads?
Home job bun maker, eh? Me likey, me likey.
Now this was right before the little mini cupcake thing became a big thing. So you know who started that? You know who started that? It was Strong Bad Brothers Chaps. Right here, right there.
Thanks, that man. Oh, and why don't you get yourself something to eat? Put some meat on them bones, Cole.
Got some nice revolute in there, buddy. But, maybe we should spread out. Like more. Living the sleazy life. Hey, Cabana boy, my drink needs more umbrellas. What kind of deserted island is this anyway? Meanwhile, my body can be off putting its considerably reduced weight on it down at 2. Hey, strong body, without all that extra head ballast, your moves are nicely fresh. Nicely fresh. My head would probably get pretty dizzy just rolling around all the time. I might have to rig up some kind of repulsor lifts. No, scratch that. I'm gonna need something with a little more muscle. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's some Adult Swim nightmare right there.
Whoa, this mess rules. I can finally win the 1,000,000-yard dash. Oh yes, I beat Homestar.
Sorry, headband, but you was the only one competing this year. Old Stramy's gone and quit the running business.
Conway! I got Conway Hill. Dinamo, Conway. Everybody wants the bud. Let me hear that.
I would.
Dinamo.
Hey, I'd get them.
Maybe
Those
one
people are
day,
pretty good.
both learn to regenerate.
Got any rumble guns? Maybe some cheek cakes?
Creating 2 perfectly formed,
Oh,
strong
God,
fat
no.
specimens.
No. How was that worse? Oh, God. Give me back Deadpool's baby hands.
I think you're cute.
Ugh.
That's your voice
No
effect.
way, head nub and nub head. Those things look straight out of the creature shop from some low to no budget horror film. Maybe
Hey,
chopping
those are the
my head
best
off isn't
effects.
such a good idea.
I'm saying it now. Back in those days where like just having a semi-decent effect was a good enough excuse to make a whole movie. You know, your Ginger Dead Mans. What were they called with like the little evil toy things? Not Small Soldiers. The one that had like 1,000,000 sequels. Puppet Master or something like that. You know, all those ones. It's kind of just things like, hey, we know a creature shop with one good effect that they developed. Let's turn that into an entire series that goes on for way too long. Because we can get one to theaters for no budget, and then we can release like 12 of them into video stores. And now, with any luck, if these strikes are successful, full support, we could even make some decent money just slapping those onto some streaming services.
Well, time to go satisfy my sudden craving for tiny bread.
Alright?
Hope I can find my local bunman.
I didn't need to see the nubhead again. Support the municipality. I weirdly love the municipality. I'm the red-handed, left-headed stepchild. Okay, so that was everything today on the Strong Bad email side of things. You know the thing now. If you enjoyed that, like, comment, subscribe, share it to those friends of yours who you know are the only people you know, like you and like one or two other people, the only people you know who still remember Strong Bad existed. Share it with them, they will love it.